All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful, it's a pretty not so beautiful Thursday morning. Blessings to everybody in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. I do pray everyone is super blessed. We're going to be getting into the Bitcoin charts today, guys. Going to be talking about Bitcoin. Going to be talking about maybe some other coins as well. And, yeah. FOMC aftermath, guys. We might go to Goblin Town. As usual, if we can get 750 likes on this video, we will be giving away $500. 1,250 likes, we'll be giving away $1,000. Stay tuned, y'all. All right, y'all. Well, we are live on this beautiful Thursday. And, yeah, let's get right into this, guys. Let's get right into it. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to Royal Fresh. Shout out to Mrs. Buttcheeks, who says, smear them on my face and lips. Interesting comment there. I appreciate that. Okay, guys. So let's get into this. Let's get into this. First of all, I am long and I'm short on Bitcoin. And here is why, guys. Okay. We were waiting for a very important area of support for a very long time. Now, first of all, we did get a little bounce from this little box over in the VIP Discord this morning. I posted, I'm looking for a little bounce from this box right here, which is exactly what we got over in the VIP Discord. But we had been waiting for a long time, right? We've been waiting for a long, okay? So basically, we had two ideas for longs on Monday, and idea number one was we come down to 18,141 and bounce from those single prints with bullish divergences. Okay, that was idea number one for the long. And we also had an idea for a short trade, which was coming up to this very important area of basically 19,675, where we have two naked points of controls in a golden pocket. So those are the two trades that we're in right now. They happened in the reverse order that I was kind of hoping for, because if we take a look at the levels, right, basically what happened was we didn't get the long first. What happened was yesterday we had this scam wick, right, and I basically, we had this crazy scam wick when the FOMC news came out. We came down, if you guys saw my live stream yesterday, it was epic, right? This made for some epic trades, but we came right up to this key area of resistance right here, which was the short trade that we've been waiting for a long time. And then last night, we come down and bounce perfectly off this juicy long level that we were waiting for. And so that's how I got into the long trade that I'm currently in and the short trade that I'm currently in. I just added to the long trade when we came down to the box that I was looking at here. because we came down to the VWAP, which is not only the VWAP, but it's also a very key area of support, right? So we see that we're bouncing from VWAP, but also this is the macro value area low for the giant range that we are trading in since June, right? Since June. And so the idea is that if we're able to hold this level, we may get a move all the way back up to here. And when we look at market Cipher B right now, I do have to say that things look kind of bullish. Look at the 4-hour time frame. Now, I know the world is bearish. The news is bearish. But I see bullish divergences here. I even see bullish divergences on the daily time frame, guys. So, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm smoking the hopium. But I do see some bullish signs here, right? I absolutely do see some bullish signs here. Now, also, I did take a short, as you can see, on XRP. The reason for that is because we were looking actually at that this morning in the VIP altcoin stream that we did this morning, and the XRP is coming up to an important area of resistance, which is why I did take a short from it. And we technically do have bearish divergences here on the 2-hour time frame. We technically have bearish divergences also on the 1-hour time frame. We have bearish divergences also we had on the 12-minute time frame. And so, what the heck, man? It's a good risk-to-reward ratio, so I went for it. And we are going to have to wait and see what happens today, because that news came out. It gave us this crazy wick. I just want to kind of just get a more, how do I put this, like a good perspective of what has actually happened. If we ignore this whole crazy thing here, okay, we did not ever come up to hit the high volume node of the range, okay, if we ignore this thing. Which means I do think that there's room for us to come up a little bit higher here, because what happened was I really liked the bottom that we put in. I really liked the bottom that we put in down here at 18.2. Not only was it the key level, right? And it was so epic. It was so epic because, I mean, really, we've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for this trade for a long time. All of us have been waiting for this one for a very long time from that low right there. And so it's just so cool to see the levels respected, right? But now that we're back inside the value area low of the macro range, retesting it as support, why not see if we can get a move back up to 19.8? I don't know if it's going to happen, but it would be nice if it did. When we take a look at the 12-minute time frame here, this does not look very, very bearish to me. In fact, I see momentum coming up. I see money flow coming up as well. And when we put in that bottom, we had some pretty bullish divergences on the 12-minute time frame. We had them on the 24-minute time frame. We had them on the 4-hour time frame, right? Dolores was out and about. She was out and about, right? We were out for breakfast at the diner, smoking our nice cigar, looking over at those uneven booty cheeks. We saw the Benjamins, right? Here's the thing. Now, this guy over here, it's a vicious cycle, right? It's a vicious cycle. The reason why this guy's smoking an expensive cigar in his expensive suit is because he's always got his eye on the cheeks, right? And it plays into itself, because when he does well looking at her cheeks, he can buy more cigars. He feels obligated to tip her a big amount because he's doing well trading off her booty cheeks, okay? And it just keeps compounding, right? It keeps growing the account bigger and bigger, right? When the price goes down, we got the booty cheeks coming out in the 4-hour time frame, right? Look at these. Look at the pattern, right? It's very nice. I love it. I love it. I love it, right? Shout out to whoever said, whoever gave that comment in here. Let's see. Yeah, Daniel Hollins. Shout out to Mrs. Buttcheeks. Smear them on my face and lips, you know. I mean, that's a little extreme there, okay? That's a little extreme. But you have to be a little extreme to take 70x leverage longs in the middle of a massive Bitcoin dump, right? So that's how we like it over here. That is how we like it over here on the Jason Casper YouTube channel. Make sure to like and subscribe, by the way. Okay, make sure to like and subscribe. If not for the technical analysis, make sure to like and subscribe for the hair, okay? For the hair. Will you find this hair anywhere else on crypto YouTube? It's doubtful, guys. It's doubtful. All right. So we're longing, we're shorting. How's it going? How's the 12-minute? Could be going pretty well, guys, honestly. So here's the main levels that I'm looking for right now is number one, we have this VWAP here. There is the potential that we could put in a lower high, okay? Because here's what we did. Let's recap a little bit. We rejected perfectly from the 618 Fibonacci, right? I'm just talking about what happened this morning. We got to move to the upside, rejected perfectly from the 618, come down, bounce from the VWAP. When we came down to the VWAP, we saw a whole bunch of people shorting underneath the VWAP, right? Look at this, people shorting under the VWAP. See some absorption of those shorts, giving us a little push to the upside, right? Actually, this is looking kind of like absorption of longs now, but I digress. And so there is the potential that we could just come up, retrace from this golden pocket now, right? And put in a lower high, come up to retest. You might even make the case that we've already retested these lows, right? And that we have already put in now a lower high, right? You could make that case. And if that is the case, then the next hope I have for actually adding to my long trade and riding it up to the top would be this golden pocket down here. We have this zone of consolidation coming in between, 18,300 and 18,550-ish. And I would like to see right where we have the VWAP gap, right? We have the VWAP gap down here. We have the golden pocket. And if I'm not mistaken, we have daily open down there as well. So this would be the last kind of resort for me to get long. And if not, I'm just going to stay short. All right, let's check out how XRP is doing. How's XRP doing? I don't know. Pump or dump, I don't know, guys. I don't know. But I would have to say that for me, absolutely, the most important area of resistance locally is going to be this 19.8 area, right? This is going to be the most important area of resistance for me. And most important area of support for me, if we don't hold this support right here, is going to be this zone down here, 18.5. 18.4, 18.5. So I would say that for myself personally today, I'm very interested in this area, and I'm very interested in this area. And until we get to those areas, I'm just kind of chilling out, maybe adding to my positions if I'm feeling greedy. If I'm feeling kind of greedy, you guys know how it is when you get a little greedy and you're looking for you're looking to make a little more money adding to your trades and stuff like that. So I'm curious to see if this XR Pizzle trade is going to get wrecked, right? I've got $200 on the line here, guys, on this XRP trade. Curious to see if it's going to get wrecked. I actually did enter it twice, actually. I entered it once in the other live stream, and I entered it again now because we put in a lower high. We put in a lower high on XRP right here, and potentially are forming a trigger wave, a bearish trigger wave on the 12-minute, as we are getting also the 1 hour about to give us that coveted red dot right here, right? So that's kind of where we're at, y'all. That is kind of where we're at. Let's see if we have any questions in the chat here. Let's hop on over. It's going to be a small group today because I know Crypto Face is live. Let me see if I can. Maybe I can stream Crypto Face's stream as well. Get some more views in here. Just kidding. Yeah, I am kidding, but I'm pretty sure he is live, right? Let's check it out. All right, so he still has conviction here. If he's still holding that long. All right, let's see. Yeah, good old CryptoFace singing some bluegrass, man. CryptoFace is the man. CryptoFace is the man. Why am I using the 12-minute instead of the 15-minute? Well, guys, this is something I've back-tested in my years of trading, right? And I have found that the 12-minute, especially if we're looking at market Cipher, the 12-minute does give some superior signals, right? I just love the 12-minute time frame. There's something very, very special about it, and I don't know why, but I have a feeling, okay? I have a feeling that the reason why the 12-minute time frame is so good because it's divisible by 60 or by 6, which has to do with like the time of like minutes and stuff. And I know that's, you know, all the pieces are there for what my idea is, but I don't know if I quite clearly articulated that, right? But I would say that it has to do with time, I think. It has to do with the time. So, you know, this is key support, guys. The level that we're bouncing off right now is key support. This was our VWAP right here. Right down here at around the 19... the high 18s, right? And so right now, my current idea kind of is potentially, I added to my long here. I added to my long from yesterday, right? Yesterday, we were looking at the trades. In fact, the long, I mean, this was a long that we gave on Monday, right? To long from 18,141. I got in a little bit late, 18,281, because I was outside taking care of the chickens when I entered the trade. I added to it at VWAP. My general idea is to take some profits at the golden pocket and maybe even add to my short trade from there, depending on how market Cipher's looking. What do I want to see in order for that to happen? Well, I want to see this. I want to see us come up to the golden pocket. Because remember, again, the context is we just rejected off of this golden pocket right here. Right? Let's turn it on. Boom. Right? Rejected from that golden pocket. And so now if we can get a move up to this golden pocket right here, that could be a nice lower high where we would probably get a nice bearish trigger wave on the 12-minute time frame where I could then add to the short position, right? So... and, hey, this is not a bad scalp, even for right now, right? I mean, this was not a bad scalp. So we were looking for a long from here this morning, also in the Discord. And then we got our bounce. So let's see if we can have some more follow through. It's not looking too good. Let's go to an order flow chart and see what happened here. Whoa. Okay, so this is called bearish CVD right here, guys. This is called bearish CVD. Bearish CVD is basically showing that people longing, like myself, are getting absorbed by bigger players looking to push the price down. Okay, so this is not good for my long right now. So we can identify absorption by going to a website called coinalyze.net. And when you see the price making lower highs like this, and you see CVD making higher highs like this, and you see open interest getting higher like this, this is basically telling us a few things. Number one, open interest, guys. What is open interest? This is telling us, are people entering the market or are people leaving the market? If we're getting a move to the upside, like we did right here, and we see open interest is coming down, This is telling us that people are leaving the market, right? The move is not actually being fueled by new longs opening. It's being fueled by shorts closing. This was a short squeeze, right, from the VWAP bounce. Right now, we can see this open interest is increasing, right? Which means this move is, well, we're going to get to that in a second. The CVD is telling us, are the trades that are opening up, are they opening up long or short? Okay, so if open interest is getting higher and CVD is getting higher, this is telling us that trades are opening and they're long trades that are opening. People are opening up long trades right now. Now we have to think to ourselves, the market, the movement of the price action is dictated by the participants in the market, right? If there's more people opening longs than shorts, if there's more buyers than sellers, price will go up, right? More buyers than sellers, price goes up. More sellers than buyers, price goes down. Now, this indication right here is telling us that there are more buyers than sellers, right? Because it's telling us open interest is going up, saying new trades are opening. CVD is coming up, saying these trades are long trades, yet price is getting lower. There's an inconsistency here, right? We have to solve for X. It's like algebra. We have to solve for X, right? So we have new longs opening plus X equals price getting lower, right? So we have to solve for the X here because there's something not right. We would assume if new longs are opening, price would be getting higher. So what is X? X is absorption. There's a whale chilling up here, right? And this whale is actually absorbing these longs. People are marketing long, and as they're entering these long trades, we have a whale up here basically filling up a short order, saying, you know what, I want to short here, but in order to short, I need some liquidity, right? I can't sell unless there's a buyer. And so the whale is taking advantage of the buyers down here and looking to push the price to the downside, right? That is called absorption. And we saw that happen also right here, right? Look at this. We saw it happen right before the big drop. We saw price making a lower high. All right, it's a little bit harder to see on the 5 minute, but if we go to the 1 minute, we can clearly see price was making a lower high. CVD was making a higher high. And open interest also getting much, much higher here, right? That resulted in a move to the downside, right? And so that is absorption. That's one of the things that we look at when we're looking to potentially enter trades. Now, right now, I'm personally not looking to enter a trade here, but as long as we don't break this market structure here, right? As long as we don't put in a high higher than 19,050, this absorption is still a valid idea here, right? And of course, this is something that we use alongside other indicators like market cipher, right? What do we see on the lower time frames of market cipher? Now on market cipher, this is interesting. This looks a little bit bullish. So for me, this would be a mixed signal right here. This would be a mixed signal. When everything agrees, that's when you're going to get those moves, right? When everything agrees, that's when you're going to get those moves. So look what happened last time, right? Before the big drop, when we had this absorption right here, before the big drop, we can see clearly that market cipher B was also giving us literally a bearish trigger wave. If we go down to the 3 minute time frame, we were getting a red dot as we were getting that absorption right there. Right now, we're getting a green dot, so that's a mixed signal here, right? Also, this works best on key levels, right? At key levels. So this is not something that we would want to trade in the middle of nowhere. We would want to wait for a key level. Now, what I would like to see is price come up to this golden pocket, and if we start to see something like this, and we see absorption happening, that would be great. Or if we come up to that golden pocket and we see something like this, where the VWAP on the 12 minutes curving over, where the 6 minute is giving us also a red dot. But I do have to say right now, just by looking at market cipher, I would have liked to see this play out a little bit differently. We'll have to see how this plays out, but I would have liked to see this momentum wave come up a little bit more here. I would have liked to see it come up a little bit more. But this could still be acceptable for us. This could still be acceptable for us. CBD is good for sleep. You know, I tried CBD. It actually, I didn't like what it made. I didn't like how it made me feel. I have to be honest with you. Didn't like how it made me feel. Do I have this tool in my trading course? Okay, so the trading course, I don't have. I don't go over coinanalyze.net, but in the advanced trading course, I go over Exocharts. The data it gives you is the exact same, right? The data that it gives you is literally the exact same. It's just Exocharts can give you a little more data. So oftentimes, coinanalyze is all you really need, because that's the majority of what I'm looking for in Exocharts is just basically what is happening with the orders. Are we getting more longs or more shorts, and are there any inconsistencies there? But the course does go over. It uses Exocharts, but if you learn Exocharts, I mean, you can use coinanalyze. Right? If you can understand this, trust me, you can understand this, right? But yeah, there's a 15% discount on this course if you use the coupon code JUICY. In fact, you know what? Let me hook it up with a juicy discount right now. Let's get a juicy discount going on this course. Let's get a juicy one. We're gonna get a juicy discount going on here, guys. Just for you guys, because I love you guys. Shout out to Big Bus 28 doing Romanian deadlifts down here in the gym. All right, let's get a juicy discount going. Big Bus 28 also wearing a Market Cipher tank top, the girl version. Flexing the bicep. All right. Alright guys, so I'm going to post this coupon in the chat, but basically this is a 45% discount on both courses. It will work for both courses. I'll post it also in the YouTube chat. There we go. So let's see what you guys think. You guys think bullish or bearish? Most of you guys think bearish. Most of y'all think bearish. We'll have to wait and see, huh? So yeah, if you go to learn.jasoncaspertrading.com, both courses are there, and you can get the 45% discount on both. All right, let's get back to the charts and see what's actually happening here. Let's see what's actually happening here. Is there any lifetime package on the VIP Discord? There's not. It's monthly. But if you do want to join the VIP Discord where we give the juicy trade setups in advance, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. It's not a signals group, guys. Right? It's definitely not a signals group. What we do is we give you a bowl, right? We pour the cereal into the bowl. We pour the milk on the cereal. We put a spoon in your hand. But you're going to have to take that spoon and put it into the cereal and then peanut butter crunch, baby. Big Butts, do you like peanut butter crunch? No? No. Oh, right, you can't eat peanuts. But if you could eat peanuts. Peanut butter crunch? A Trix girl. Trix girl? She's a Trix girl. Ooh, Fruity Pebbles, huh? I do love me some Fruity Pebbles, but we don't really eat cereal in this house. Organic organic Fruity Pebbles. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't even eat grains in this house. So, that's a real delicacy for us. That's a real treat, right? All right, so let's pop into the order flow chart, see what's happening here. Okay, so we did have some of that absorption happening, and let's go to a higher time frame, kind of zoom out here and just see what we can see. Okay, so honestly, there is the potential of having put in a bullish divergence right here when we came down to VWAP. There is that potential if we're going from this low here to this low here, because CVD came down slightly. Oh wait, yeah, CVD came down slightly. Open interest has been coming up. I don't really like the look of that, but we could make that case. We could make that case. And let's see what happens here. Like, let's see what happens here. Okay? Let's see what happens here. What is my diet like? You know, I eat I try and eat healthy. A lot of animal-based products, right? I do the opposite of what the propaganda says, right? Everyone wants us to eat only vegetables and stuff. You know? All the propaganda media coming out from the Bill Gates types, the WF types say, you should go vegan. So for me, of course, I do the opposite of what they say, right? Animal-based, lots of fat, tons of butter, tons of it. Grass-fed, only raw dairy. Grass-fed, grass-finished, high-quality beef. I'll tell you guys, you know, I just had my cholesterol checked. My HDL is 95, which is pretty good. Now, my overall cholesterol is borderline high, right? It's like 200. But my LDL is good, my triglycerides are super low, and my ratio is so dang good. I have like a -3 risk factor of a heart attack. Eating tons of butter and stuff. Feel pretty dang good about it. And I was vegan for a while, you know. I figured I'd give it a try. My rationale was God created man in the Garden of Eden. And he said, eat the fruit. And that's what he said, eat the fruit. What? No, he didn't say eat beef. But then I came to the realization that we don't live in the Garden of Eden, guys. We live in a fallen creation. Right? Things have changed. Shout out to Fireaway Productions, who says vegans work for you. I'm glad, bro. It did not work for me. I gave it a shot. I gave it an honest shot for like half a year, and I ended up feeling like absolute crap. Didn't even contribute it to the vegan diet at all until I went on vacation, because I wasn't... See, here's the thing. I wasn't a religious vegan like the types out there who preach like religious veganism. I was doing it because I thought it might be healthy for me, and for the first 2 months I felt amazing. I felt amazing. had more energy, needed less sleep, right? But then what happened is I started to actually feel really, really bad. I started to get weaker. I started to look puffier. I started to have weird issues like with my joints and like my lower back. And I was very meticulous. I counted my macros. I made sure I was getting the same amount of protein, plant-based protein. I was using vegan protein powders, high-quality organic vegan protein powders. I was supplementing with vitamin B12. I was supplementing with omega-3s, right? But I was just deteriorating, and I didn't realize what the problem was until I went on vacation, and I ate steak every night for dinner. And by the end of that vacation, all those little aches and pains I had were gone. That's true, right? You need to eat vegan and wear 10 masks and shut down your business. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but, you know, I feel like it's all on the same lines, right? All that kind of propaganda. That's right. Have a taste of that raw organic honey. I think diet is very individual, right? Everyone has different needs. And I think also genetics probably plays a role in how you were raised and your gut flora and all that stuff. But I would say something too is like, you know, veganism is not really sustainable for most people in a sense that if we were all living on the land without all these modern conveniences, we wouldn't be able to eat a vegan diet and do it properly. Heck no. Heck no. Only when we can go to Whole Foods and pay overpriced for like the seaweed and like the vegan protein and all this other processed crap that most vegans eat. I'm not talking about all. But it's very hard to eat a healthy vegan diet and do it sustainably without the use of factories and all this other crap. Want to talk about save the planet? You know what I'm talking about? So, the most enriching thing for the planet is actually raising animals, letting them poop in the soil to enrich the soil to grow the vegetables. The vegetables will be better if you raise the animals. It's a cycle that God created, you know? Yeah, we're back at the VWAP, not looking so good. Yeah, no hate for the vegans, right? Like, you know, Fire Away Productions. If it's working for you, man, then great, you know? Seriously. It did not work for me, though. And so, whatever works for you. That's what's so great about America, right? We have freedom, they say, to eat what we want. That's going away quick, guys, let me tell you. That's true. Shout out to Squashhead. The most rich diet is the uneven butt cheek diet, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Okay, Joker wants to know, how can I get the VWAP on my chart? Well, the way you get the VWAP on your chart, my friend, is by going to... I just use Market Cipher SR, okay? I just use Market Cipher SR. But you can, if you don't have Market Cipher, you can come over to indicators and type in VWAP. And there you have it. There you have it. That's all you got to do. Easy as pie. All right, so you guys saw that, right? We were looking at this absorption happening here. And we said as long as we don't come above 19,045, right? As long as we don't come above this level, the absorption is valid. Because we saw price getting lower. We saw CVD getting higher. We saw the open interest coming up. Absorption. Absorption. Right? Drop. We saw it happen over here. Right? We saw price getting lower. We saw CVD getting higher. We saw open interest coming up, drop. Right? Now, I would have liked to come up a little bit higher. I was really looking to that golden pocket to enter into my... to add to a short. But we didn't do that, right? We did not do that. So, let's see. We still have not put in a lower low yet. It's not looking too good. coming down to the 786, losing the macro value area low again. We see bearish CBD divergences, the 12-minute money flow curving down. This is honestly not looking very bullish in the short term, is it, y'all? I would say no, it's not. I would say no, it's not. All right, let's take a look at Ripple now. How's our Ripple doing? XR Pizzle. Come up to the key area of resistance that we took in the VIP live stream this morning. Shout out to everyone in the live stream. And guys, we came up to a key level on Ripple. Where did we come up to? We came up to, we've been looking at this for a long time, even on these public live streams, right? Even on these public live streams. We came up to the top of the range, right? I mean, we're looking at this whole thing as a potential sideways range, right? We have the highs up here, and we have the lows down here. So we look for shorts at the top, we look for longs at the bottom. We had a really nice confluence up here. We had a Fibonacci golden pocket retracement, and we had this daily level here at 44.81. And look at how the levels respected, right? 0.65, it's respected. You know, we get a reaction from it. So now what we really need to see here for more follow through is we need to change market structure. We need to come below this low. Okay? And what I will do for this Ripple trade is if we now change market structure like this, then what I would like to do is pull the fib from the high to the low and look to potentially add to the position if we get a retracement from this zone right here, right? So a lot of times with these altcoins, we stick around at these levels for a long time, right? We stick around for a long time. So, and if anyone doesn't know how to pull the fib, you can check out the course at jasoncaspertrading.com or learn.jasoncaspertrading.com. Use that code for a 45% discount. Super juicy, y'all. Well, guys, okay. This is a bummer, I have to say, but it's not over till the fat lady sings. All right? Now, there's no fat ladies in my basement. Not at all. Some sexy ladies down here. Okay? Shout out to Big Butts 28, my wife. Doing some pull-ups over there. But, if there does happen to be a fat lady down here and she starts singing, it's going to be if we lose this golden pocket, right? In my opinion. This golden pocket is where the fat lady will sing. And you guys know what song she will sing. She'll sing Sweet Home Alabama, right? She will sing Sweet Home Alabama. But I have to be honest, right? It's looking like she's on her way to my house right now with this money flow on the 12-minute. And the way we're dumping here. But as you can see, I do have a limit order right here at the golden pocket. I have a limit order looking to potentially last ditch effort long here. And you know, I might even lower it a little bit down. I might just lower it a little bit down lower here. At that golden pocket. CDW maybe. But it's looking like she's on her way to my house here. The fat lady. And, alright. Bummer, man. I'm going to try and take a little more profit out of the long because I think we can come down lower now. And I just want to secure those profits. There we go. Secure the profits, guys. Trading is about taking profits. It's not about being an epic hero, right? If you can secure an extra couple profits here and there, do it. Right? Do it. I'm telling you, it's the way to go. So let's see if I'll add to the trade now if we come down lower. It looks like we're coming down lower. I'll just be safe, take a little more profit out. I'll add to the position if we come down here. Yeah, I'll add to the position if we come down there. And in the meantime, I still have the short. Bummer, huge bummer on the short, guys. There's two reasons why this short is a bummer, okay? Reason number one is because I was expecting higher. So when I took the short, I entered with half the initial position size that I was wanting to enter with, okay? So the way I got into the short was this. If you watched my stream yesterday, I kind of went over it, but basically, if we go back in time here, we can see what happened when we came up to that short. Now remember, it wasn't just an arbitrary level here that we shorted. This was a key level. A key level. This was a short setup that we were looking at in the VIP Discord for quite some time, right? 19,675. 19,675. So we come up to 19,675, right, after this scam wick, and then we come back up to retest and we reject right off our key level. And then the way I got in was I pulled the fib from the first high to the first low, and you can see that I entered upon the rejection of the golden pocket 786 level, right? That's where my entry is. Now I entered with half the position size I typically would, and I was in a very juicy long from here with a pretty chunky position size, and I thought this was going to come and bounce from here and put in a higher high, and I was actually looking to enter a short from up here. As you can see, I still have a limit order up here, an 8 Bitcoin limit, which I better cancel now because I can't tell you how many times I have limits go off that I forget about, right? That was my plan. Never happened. So I took a lot of profit out here, and now I'm in this baby little short, which is just kind of typical because, you know, the trades that you feel like are going to go well sometimes don't, and the trades you feel like aren't going to go well sometimes do. But, and then this morning, when things were looking so bullish, I took some more profits out of the short because I'm like, hey, I want to ensure a profit here, right? I wanted to ensure a profit, so I took a little more out of the short as well. So now, if we go down to 15K, which, by the way, you know, I don't know if you can tell, but I have take profits at 17,500. I have take profits at 15K, 13K. And I could have sworn I had one at 10 something. Yeah, but I'm shooting for the lows here, man. I'm shooting for the lows. Why not? Right? If we lose this range, guys, it could take us down pretty low. I actually have to change those orders as well because they're too big now. I was hoping to add to the short at that golden pocket. That looks like we might not get it. Let's see what's happening here. Let's go back to an order flow chart. Shout out to Aaron G, who's still holding 2 swing shorts as a hedge against his portfolio. That's the way to do it, man. That is the way to do it. XRP has still not put in a lower low, though. Yeah, it has not put in a lower low yet. So Bitcoin, well, you could technically say, is getting some potential bullish CVD here. But I don't know. Let's see what happens. Where's our golden pocket? What are we bouncing off right now? Make sure to give a thumbs up, and shout out to whoever did give a thumbs down. Appreciate you. May the Lord bless you. May all your dreams come true. I pray your family's super blessed in Jesus' name as well. Yeah, XRP still not breaking those lows. Okay. Let's check out XRP on an order flow chart, huh? Ooh. That is bullish, guys. That is actually absolutely bullish right there. Look at that. Higher low. Whole bunch of shorts that shorted the bottom there. Yeah, a lot of shorts right here. So these shorts need to hold the line, and it looks like we're already above most of them, right? No, it's not sarcasm when I say may the Lord bless you. I really mean it. I mean, I do. I hope that the Lord blesses everybody watching these streams, you know? I mean that. He's blessed me so much. The Lord is good. We do have, I do have to say, 1 minute market Cipher B is looking kind of bullish here, huh? Look at that. Check out XRP. That's what I like to see, baby. Let's see if we can not come back into that little range right here, you know? Let's see if we can not come back into that little range. Let's check out our 1 hour. Giving us the red dot, you know? Money flow coming down, bearish div on the 1 hour. 2 hour. Bearish div on the 2 hour, money flow coming down. 3 hour. Dancing on the line of a bearish div. It's hard to say, right? Shout out to Corbin. Shout out to J-Star Piece, the CVD divs on CoinLines on the 5 or 15 minute. Yeah, they are good signals. If there's good confluence, absolutely, they are good signals for sure. All right, let's see. This is the moment of truth for XRP, guys. Like, are we gonna put in a lower low now, or are we not? You know, we really need to break this market structure here. We really need to break that market structure. We need some bearish market structure to come in. We have our high, we have our low, we have our lower high. Can we put in now a lower low and officially get some bearish market structure? We have been unable to take out this low here. So if we're looking at an uptrend, we have our high, our low, our high. We still are putting in a higher low here, right? We're still in bullish market structure, right? So we really need to put in a low and take out this low right here at 43.53. 43.53. Let's come back to we have a trigger wave here, not looking super bearish. Let's come back to the order flow chart, see what's happening. Okay, so a lot of these longs closed out here. Now we have some shorts coming in here. We rejected off the daily point of control to the dollar. That's good. It's also, as we know, the value area low of this very local range. But again, we need to break the market structure. We need to lose this level, right? This is, for me, will be confirmation of the rejection. Right now, it's more of a gamble, right? It's more of a gamble. Let's check out the 12-minute. I mean, we had the 12-minute bearish div. Money flow starting to come down. Let's see what we got here. I really want to break that low. I really just want to take that low for XRP. By the way, guys, both courses at learn.jasoncaspertrading.com have a 45% discount today, so make sure to take advantage if you're interested, if you're in the market for a trading course. Crypto faces long from 19,200. Really? 19,200? Let's pop in Crypto Faces stream real quick. Oh, I guess he's done. XRP holding the line, man. XRP is holding the line. What are we looking at? His longs off the Bitcoin 2-hour chart. Oh yeah, I mean things look super bullish on those high time frames, man. They look super bullish. I mean that's why I'm adding to my Bitcoin long and hoping to add to it lower, right? So I'm hoping for Bitcoin, I'm really hoping we can get a bounce from this golden pocket down here. That's what I'm looking at. This one right here, 18.6. I'm looking to add like another 2 Bitcoin in there. Have a 3 Bitcoin position for potential. Maybe I'll add more, honestly. If things look bullish, I might hopefully, maybe I'll add like, maybe I'll have like an 8 Bitcoin position down there. Could be good, given these high time frame bullishnesses. But, you know, if not, I got the short open. I'm going to ride that thing down to 15K, baby. Come on, XR Pizzle. Give us another dump, baby. Come on, Market Cipher B on the 1 minute. Don't be doing this bullish stuff. That's right. That's right. That's what I like to see. Give me the purple, baby. Give me the purple. Oh, yeah. Dump it down, baby. Dump it down. Mind your own color. Are you talking about What asset are you talking about? Ripple, or are you talking about Bitcoin? Shout out to Great Life. Shout out to Bullish on Parade. Did I take the ABC trade this morning? I don't really know. Okay, so we've broken the market structure, guys. We've broken the market structure. Hang on. I just got a message from Frankie Candles, guys. I gotta check this out. Give me 1 second here. Alright guys, so we did it on Ripple. We've officially broken the market structure. So now what we do, if we want to continue down on our short, is we look for the retest, which for me would be this right here. Oh wait, I guess you guys can't see it, huh? Would be this right here. We've officially broken that market structure. I was supposed to stream with Frankie Candles today, but he's unavailable. He has a meeting. So we do have some All right, so we're coming up to that retest. We do have some bullish divs on XRP. Wow, big decrease in open interest on that. A whole bunch of longs and shorts closing out. Shorts took profit on that break of market structure. And now we got some more shorts and longs coming in here. Let's go down to a lower time frame in the 1 minute. Might have some shorts, a few shorts getting absorbed down here at these lows here. Sorry, I have to keep clearing my throat. I probably got a touch of the Wuhan wiggle. You know that disease that was out there on the internet in like February 2020 where people were like wiggling all around the street, foaming at the mouth, falling over dead? You guys remember that? I remember that. Never seen it in person, but definitely saw it on the internet. But I avoided the Wuhan wiggle by, you know, staying healthy and safe. Because, you know, everyone knows, like, it's just so obvious to everybody that these things keep all the bad things out, you know? You ever wear one of these when you're doing sheetrock sanding? Doesn't work at all, you know? But totally works against, you know, the Wuhan wiggle. You know what I'm saying? It's just common sense. Trust the experts, guys. Trust the science, you know? Science is settled. That's what makes it science, right? The definition of science is something that can never be questioned or challenged. That's the definition of science, right? Can you imagine a world where people questioned things and tried to figure out facts objectively? We might live in a free republic if that happened. It would be horrible, right? I'd much rather just trust the experts, you know. Scientists say, new data suggests. You know, just give me some of those buzzwords. I don't actually need to think for myself. No, I don't need to think for myself. You know, I've outsourced my intelligence and my intellect to the TV machine, guys. That's what I've done. And if you don't agree with me, you're probably definitely a racist and Hitler. Well, how's XRP doing? Let's check it out on a. Okay, all right. We do have some bullish divergences here on XRP, very, very slight. On the 1 minute time frame, open interest increasing, CVD coming down. I might take some partial profits on this one. Dang. I'm not going to get to, huh? Yeah. You see this? Shorts absorbed here. Shout out to Tuna who's watching me as he poops. Now that's Now that's what I call music 2004. All right, let's see if we can, if we come back up, we can add to the short. We can add to the short. Tuna has to wipe now. He'll be right back. I know how it is, man. Just put the phone on the floor. It'll be all right. If I short, I'll get wrecked. Do I watch KSI? I don't watch KSI. Do I give credence to the news? I mean, I do, but I'm a technical trader, so like, I don't know how to trade the news. I don't know how. Like, that doesn't give me an entry. Like, bearish news doesn't give me an entry. Bullish news doesn't give me an entry. You know, the only thing that gives me an entry is something technical I see on the chart, you know. What is the best exercise to get a stronger back? Deadlifts, bent rows, and weighted chin-ups. Why conflate science with this misuse by the Ministry of Truth? I'm just being facetious because the Ministry of Truth conflates science with scientism. So I'm just speaking as if I was one of them, right? But it's a sad state that we live in, Martin W., because most people actually don't know what science is, right? Most people think science is just what the TV says, which is pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. I mean, if anyone's still... You know, I don't want to get shadow banned on here, but it blows my mind, the stuff that people will believe in the face of reality telling them the opposite, you know. But hey, it is what it is, man. So the West, you know, we forfeited everything that made us a prosperous nation. We forfeited our faith in God, first of all. We forfeited our desire to be free. Instead, we'd rather be safe. We forfeited our ability to think for ourselves, right? And now we're just awaiting the slow, painful demise. That's what it is. The only hope for the West is to repent and start living the way God wants his creation to live, because living contrary to the way God designed his creation to live will ultimately lead humanity to destruction and bondage, especially in a national context. People don't like that, but it's true. When you read the Bible, the things that are called sin, if you start doing those things on a large scale, it will lead to the destruction of a civilization, because it takes away any objective standard or order that is necessary for freedom to thrive, for prosperity to thrive, you know? Really? It's a 32.5% discount, not a 45%? Hang on. Are you sure? Hang on. Let me check that out. Shout out to Burtis Jensen. Yeah, guys, Hit the likes, man. Hit the likes. FOMO into the like button, everyone. Why is my long leverage higher than my short leverage? Well, honestly, to be totally honest with you, it's because I took the trade from my phone and my leverage was already set. I had to really get into the trade quick, right? Let me see if I can show you guys how it happened here. All right, y'all, so I'm out here giving my chickens some water to drink when all of a sudden I get an alert on my phone telling me that Bitcoin has come down to the key area of support where the chickens were supposed to drink water from. And what do you know? We go to the 24-minute time frame, and what do we see? So yeah, I was literally outside, guys. I was literally outside with the chickens when I got the alert of the CDW. And I opened up TradingView. I saw the divergences. I opened up ByBit, fumbling around, and hit long. And I didn't have time to change the leverage, right? I'm like, this is it. So that's why my long leverage is higher. But typically I trade with high leverage, right? The reason my short leverage is low is because I was entering some trades that needed a little bit more playing room. That's the answer. I was entering trades that needed a little bit more playing room. You know? So that's the answer. But for the 70x long, you know, just went for it, man. And it turned out nice. But, you know, it's like, the thing is, when you're getting a CDW, it's it is the type of trade where you can high leverage it if you catch it from the bottom like that. So where did I get in? I got in right around here. So like, you have to look at what happened. Like, I'm out with the chickens. I get my alerts. You know, honestly, that was a pretty crappy entry. Let's be honest. That was the crappiest entry you could even imagine. Huh. Let's see. How long did it take me to enter that trade? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 minutes. That's what happens. I was carrying water. I was doing real farmer walks, right? But when I saw, I already knew what the charts looked like, right? Bullish divs on the 1 hour. I went for it. I just went for it, man. So let's see if this can give us a little move to the upside now. You know, I guess we're not going to come down to the level I wanted to add to my long on Bitcoin. That's a bummer, huh? Yeah. What's the difference between cross and isolated? The difference between cross and isolated is cross will put up your entire account as collateral for the trade, meaning that it can cross into all of your capital to use as margin. Isolated isolates a little bit of margin, so if you get liquidated, you only lose a little bit instead of your whole account, right? How do you long? If you're using USDT, you can long and short at the same time. That's true, yeah. Intellectuals do increasingly sell their souls to the whims of the centralized power. That's a very good point, Martin W. It's true. It's actually crazy and scary to see. It's crazy and scary to see. But it is what it is. Do I believe in karma and the law of attraction? I don't believe in it in the Eastern sense. How's it going, Big Bus 28? What? Oh, are you attracted to me? The law of attraction. Oh, yeah. Huh. Nice. Nice. I don't believe it in the Eastern way. I believe that, you know, the Bible says, as a man reaps, he shall sow. And as a man thinks, so he is. I think those are biblical principles. So I definitely believe in that. I have traded Forex. I've never traded futures. Never. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can schlong in Binance. What points do you look at in a chart to find a CDW? You just look for liquidity levels to be snatched up. So, like, for example, here, let's go to like the 1 hour. I mean, typically, I mean, if this wasn't such a weird level, but even still, we could use this here. We just see, like, where's their high? Where's everyone have their stop loss, right? They would have it above this high. So if we come up above that high and just take out the high, stop everyone out, this is the short. This is where we would look to short, right? So, like, the same is true. Shout out to Frankie Candles. Looks like everyone can see our conversation, Frank. But he has a meeting, right? So I'm going to stream with him in a little bit. But if we check out the trade setup that we were looking at, the CDW, right, the one that we were waiting for 3 days, the reason why it was a CDW is because we had this low right here at 18,214, and we were looking to grab the liquidity from that low and then get a bounce from there. And that's exactly what happened with our bullish divs. You have to have the bullish divergences as well for those to play out. And also, we had a single print down here that get filled. But typically, you look for the highs and the lows of a sideways range, and those highs and lows are the places that you look for CDWs, right? So we can always find sideways ranges, always. That's just the way markets trade. So let's see if we can find a good example here. Here's a good example. So we traded this sideways range for a long time, right? Okay. Whenever you're trading a range, the first high that you put in and the first low are very, very important, right? So look at this. We put in a low right here, right? And then what happened? We came down. It's very slight, but we came down below it. When we came down below it, bullish divergence on market Cipher. Boom. It was a fake out to the downside. We have that too with highs, right? Look at this. We put in a high here. Mark the highs and the lows. We put in a high here. We took out that high with a quick move up. Boom. Shoot right down. Right? Actually, this was a short setup that we gave in the VIP Discord from up here. That was a short setup we gave in the VIP Discord a long time ago now. That was a while ago now. See, we wanted to take out this high and then shoot down. And we were looking, we knew we might not take out the high. Like, that's the thing. Like, sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. But as long as we see those divergences forming, right? The area I was looking to take a trade was such a big area because we knew we could come up to here and reject. We could come up to here and CDW, and that's what we did. We came up to here and got the chickens drinking water and rejected from that daily level / golden pocket. And that was a juicy short. We shorted it all the way down to here. And this was a long setup that we gave in advance at the bottom too. That was a juicy long, right? That was a juicy long. This was given in the VIP live stream before the drop, right? We come down, hit the box to the dollar, but once we're down there too, more specifically, we were looking to take out 18,555 because 18,555 was a CDW level, right? We were looking to grab the liquidity from 18,555 with the bullish divergences on the 24-minute time frame, and then get a move up from there, right? So that 18,555 level was a CDW from right here. right? We had this CDW level from right here. We had this wick down here. We're looking for CDW from it. We come down, grab the liquidity from there, do so with the bullish divergences, right? Money flow coming up, fake out, get a large move to the upside. For one of the juicier swing trades, the best trade I've taken all month was that one for sure. That one was juicy as heck, man. And then, you know, the short from the golden pocket as well. That wasn't a CDW, but it kind of was, right? Because the short from here, it was a CDW. Even though it was a short from the golden pocket, look at how it actually played out, right? We go to the 12-minute. Look at how it actually played out here. Right? We put in a high. As soon as New York opened, bearish div, take the high, drop. Right? And this one was kind of a bummer for me because I was expecting a little bit higher. I thought that we would have a fake out to the upside to get everyone trapped long before the drop. So I actually had like a small position. I always have a small position. The only trade where I had a good size position that was well planned out for was the long from 18,555. This one was one that I planned for, and it really went according to my plan perfectly. But other than that, you know, you take what the market can give you, right? It doesn't matter. As long as you're growing your account over time, that's all that counts. Yeah, a stop run, a liquidity grab, CDW, chickens drinking water. What time frames do I trade? I trade all time frames. I trade all time frames. I don't look at a specific time frame to trade anymore. I used to use like day trading strategies using specific time frames. Now I pretty much just look at all the time frames and say, what are they all telling me, you know? Shout out to Ollie who's buying the course. Yeah, guys, 45% discount on the course. On both courses, actually. This will work for both courses. Super juicy all. And I thought it was a 45% discount. It turns out it's a 32% discount. Yeah, CDW is not the same as a swing failure pattern. It's very similar, except with a swing failure pattern, there are no chickens involved. Okay? Shout out to Malcolm. Yeah, shout out to everyone who took the XRP trade this morning, I guess. How's that doing anyway? How's the XRP trade? It's doing kind of good, guys. It's doing kind of good. Up 3%. I mean, we've had a 3% move from the level. I don't know, actually, if we're going to hit my limit order. I guess we can continue coming down from here. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens here. See if we can maybe add to our trade at the 786 area. Yeah, this morning in the VIP Discord, y'all, we were looking at XRP. We pulled it up, and we were right at a key area of resistance. So good risk reward. Might as well take the trade, right? We came right up to a Fibonacci golden pocket retracement. And a daily level. So, you know, bearish divs and all. So, go for it. The Discord group, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. It's not a signals group, guys. It's really not. It's just a technical analysis group. We have a whole bunch of really good traders in here. I mean, really good traders. Like, holiday packs. K-Pax is on holiday, but, holiday packs is, K-Pax is on holiday. So he changed his name to Holiday Packs. But one of the best traders I know, K-Pax, Boyan, everyone in here. Sergio Tesla, an excellent trader. Crypto Viking, also a great trader. He has his own trading group as well. And then we just chill out and have fun, guys. Honestly. And we do games every month. The last Friday of every month we have games where we give away $500 prizes. So we got that coming up kind of soon too. Let's see what's happening with XRP. Okay. We did have a little absorption going on, but look at this, right? We had a little bullish div going on right here. And that led to a little pump up, but then when we got that pump up, we had some hungry whales up here absorbing all those longs. So now we got some fresh longs opening up. Let's see what happens with these guys. Do I still use the 424 strategy? Yeah, sometimes I do, honestly. Not too much anymore, to be honest with you. That works very, very well for trending markets, like confirmed bull markets, confirmed bear markets. Right now, these markets have not been a good opportunity, in my opinion, to use that. But it still works well. In fact, this is kind of a good place to look for it, you know? No, I don't give signals. I don't. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. I've done it. But I don't do it because people get pissed, man. I'm not trying to piss people off. People need to make their own decisions. Right? People get pissed if they get wrecked and all that. It's not for me. You have to use your own risk management. You have to use your own decision to enter or exit. But I will give you the level and I will give you the confirmation I'm looking for. Right? And I have to be honest. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But if you literally just know your levels and trade your levels with good risk management, even without an indicator, you won't blow your account. Right? You definitely won't blow your account. Because the levels are respected. I mean, they're so respected. Right? I mean, the past 2 trades that I've taken, the past 3 trades that I've taken, you know, all 3 of the trades I have open right now, they were from just a key area of support or resistance. So no, Brian, I am not. I'm not. Just so everyone knows, I am not. That's true. There are no real signal groups that work. Because here's the thing. Like, you can give a signal, but everything is so different. Like, what leverage is the person using? Like, how much of their capital are they risking? You know? So it depends, right? It really depends. But sometimes I do. Like, there have been times where I've said, hey, I'm short right now or I'm long right now. Because it's just like, it is what it is. We have a really good signal. But I used to do that. But if people get wrecked, man, it's like, I guess I want to deflect the responsibility. And this is not any kind of financial advice group. This is purely educational. You know? Yes, I am going to be adding new content to the course. Wraps Coil. I am. I'm actually going to be working on that in October. And maybe before. So here's the thing. The crypto killers in the Discord, I share every single day the levels I am looking to trade. And I also share the setups I am looking to trade in general. So the way the Discord works is, if you're new, go to new member Discord. This video will explain everything. But every single day I post my trading levels, both on the macro and the local. And sometimes I even post my chart that you can import, right, into your own trading view. And we do live streams every Monday for Bitcoin and Ethereum where we go over our plan for the week. And so the way it works is all the green boxes are always places where I would look for a trade. But I only post actual setups for trades that are within reach for that day or that week, right? So I'm not going to be posting a short from like 25K today because we have so long before we can get there. But if we get there and I wake up in the morning and I see that price is up here and I see a good potential setup right here, I'll post that in the potential setups channel, right? The potential trade setups channel. It's not a signals channel. It's saying, look, price is here. If we come up to here and if we see what I want to see here, that presents us with a really good setup, right? So, but sometimes I take a trade and I don't post it in the group because I don't have time to. A lot of times, especially if you're scalping, something happens and it is what it is. You take the trade and then, you can't post about it because you don't know. Like, especially if you're scalping, I TP1 after a 0.5% move. Sometimes a $150 move on Bitcoin, I TP1, stop loss to the entry. If I post that, it's too late, It's too late. So I do my best to post the trade setups that I think have the most potential, the best risk reward, and also have the highest likelihood of playing out within the context of the day or the week. Was the golden pocket part of my confluence with this Bitcoin long? No, this was purely a CDW. But the Bitcoin long that I'm in right now is the Bitcoin long that I'm in right now is CDW, but I'm looking to potentially add to it. But you know what, guys? I just realized the time. I have to head out because I'm going to be live streaming with Frankie Candles in about 15 minutes. So yeah. God bless all of you guys. And I'm going to head out. Shout out to everyone who liked the video. Only 300 people liked. That's okay. I'll get over it. And guys, I pray that God blesses everybody. Right? I know not everyone's religious. That's fine. But I pray everyone is blessed in the name of the Messiah, Jesus, God in the flesh, and receive this blessing in the Hebrew language, my favorite language. The purpose of this blessing is that the Lord, God, the creator of the heavens and the earth, would place his name upon you and bless you. And it goes like this: Yavarechecha Adonai, v'yishmarecha, Ya'er Adonai panav alecha, v'chunecha, Yisa Adonai panav alecha, v'yasem lecha, Shalom, B'Shem, Yeshua HaMashiach, Elohei Israel. Amen. In English, that means, may the Lord bless and protect you. May he shine his light upon you and have grace upon you. May he turn his face towards you, give you completeness. In the name of Jesus, the Messiah, the God of Israel. Amen. Peace, y'all. See you in the next one.